2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's East versus West here in Milwaukee. Bucks up to put on a show for this home crowd. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Pass to Jokic. And the layup's good off the glass. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Siakam. That one, no good. Inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
And, you know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happened.
Oubre outside. Back to Siakam. Bucks passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. From 15 feet away, it's hauled in by Jokic.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
On offense here, the Bucks. 4-point game. Oubre outside. Siakam left side. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. It's good.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys. And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Now here's Levine. Following the miss by Jokic. Levine's shot is off.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And Jokic wide open, he shoots. Down low. And stolen by Siakam. Oubre with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Outside Levine. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Jokic. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Here's Levine after Tyler Hero's bucket. Here's Oubre. Pass to Rose. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, I like the awareness Rose shows there, guys. I mean, good feel that time from Rose to put it up right off the catch.
Middleton on the wing. Back to Jokic. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Rose. Kick out to Levine. Launches it. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Levine is such a really good shooter from deep. You can't allow him to be alone at the arc.
Middleton outside. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Oklahoma City making a change here.
Make some noise for the 4-on-4 crew.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Here's Oladipo. Pass to Pascal. Back to Oladipo. Shot clock at 5. Here's Monk. Tries it again. With 1 on the clock. Pascal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again, just need to push all the right buttons.
He's off on the first.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran, someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Oubre can't get it to go.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
The Bucks trail. Rose scanning the floor. Len high post. Pass to Levine. All sorts of time. The shot comes out, and Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Middleton up top to the middle. And Jokic throws it down hard.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Pascal with the ball. Oubre outside. Pass to Rose. And it's Oubre off the drive. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Shots good by Middleton.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
What a nice move by Levine. Tremendous handle. Gets him anywhere he needs to go, and then he does the rest of the work from there.
Here's Anthony. Len with the block. And he's able to get it back. Shots good by Anthony.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Oh, that's just an emphatic throw down there.
That one reverberated throughout the building.
No soft stuff out of this guy.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Thunder. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And here is Siakam. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Siakam, trailing by 2. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Siakam's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Bucks. Outside, Martin. Here's Hachimura. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
Here's Siakam. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Here's Monk. And he goes big with the dunk right over Rui Hachimura.
Boy, man, can Monk fly. I mean, it's fun watching this dude get up and drop the hammer.
Kept alive. Bucks trail by 3. Outside, Jones. Here's Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Clark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the Combine.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Christopher. No good with the triple. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Takes it out to Siakam. Outside, Jones. It's deflected.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. To the wing right side. That 3 off the mark. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Kuzma, right side. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, another turnover there. But, guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basketball.
And Milwaukee has possession. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Kicks it out to Siakam. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Oklahoma City now. In the corner, it's Martin. Kicks it out to Hero. No good on the 3. The Bucks trail. It's Jones on the wing. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. McGee trying to break free. Jones, no luck. Kicks it out to Hero. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying. to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that. Respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
And the basket by Pascal.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Anthony. The rebound by the Bucks.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Levine wide open. And it's off from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hits it down to Middleton. Outside, Hero. Lock at 6. He takes it in. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Pass to Pascal. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the second quarter. Timeout called the Bucks. The Thunder making a change here. Outside, Levine. 5 on the clock. No good with the layup.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Launches a 3. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Levine's got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And to see your son Drake find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for him.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well. And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. The young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
That one falls.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Al Levine. He's got 10. Sweet move. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Rose. Oubre on the wing. Nifty move. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Cole Anthony.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
And Jokic throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Hero. That one's not going to go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Levine. He's got 10. Another shot. Oubre. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He hits the second from the line. Oklahoma City trailing. To the inside. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Boy, I so enjoy watching Jokic play. I mean, really enjoying him tonight. Scoring a bunch of points, and his offensive game is just a beautiful thing to behold.
Siakam with it. 9 points in the game so far. In the corner, Middleton with it. For the lead. The rebound by the Bucks. Now here's Rose. Siakam outside. For 3, Levine. Jokic grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And the Thunder making a switch here. And it's Jones with the ball for the Bucks. Trailing by 2. And that one is off. Good defense by Jokic.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
In the corner, Smith with it. Here's Kuzma. Jokic inside. And Jokic slams it in.
You know, when Jokic gets his hands on an offensive rebound, it's too late to try to stop him. He doesn't waste too many second chance opportunities.
Hey, Clark, one stat where Jokic is consistently dominant, of course, is rebound.
Well, he does everything well, but you're right. Season after season, game after game, Kevin, he is eating that glass. He stays near the top of that particular statistic. And he knows games are won and lost on the boards, and he wants to be able to contribute in that way. But he is a brilliant player, not just a rebounder.
Kuzma outside. To the paint. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Jokic showing you the benefits of that work in the weight room, muscling right through the defender.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That's his first foul. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And Levine with the slam.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
And from second rounder to MVP grade, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Jokic traps the miss. The Thunder leading by 4. Here's Hero. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And how about the moxie of this kid? Hero has flair to his game. He's fun to watch. And I tell you, he wouldn't be any fun to play against.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
One more time for your forward court cruise and save.
Bucks trail by 7. And here's Rose. Outside, Levine. There's the triple. The shot, no good. And the Thunder going the other way now.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Pass to Len. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Now Anthony. Now Jokic. Guarded by Len. Fades. And that one hits back iron.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Strikes it out to Siakam. A three-pointer, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Back to Hachimura. Pass to Anthony. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Stolen by Middleton. Here's Abaji. Hachimura with it. Now defended by Levine. Middleton can't get it to go. And it's Rose with the ball for Milwaukee. 8-point game. Oubre outside. No good on the triple. Here's Anthony. Jokic inside. Out to Anthony. And so it's Oklahoma City in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The Thunder leading by 8. Pass to Christopher. There's the drive. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Can't leave anybody open around Smith. I mean, he finds them quickly. Love his court awareness.
Outside, Jones. It's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Christopher. Lets it go from deep. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Oladipo with the ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
You look at Oladipo, and he is really embracing his role as the leader of his team. He's a ferocious competitor, but also a compassionate, good teammate.
Smith right side. Button the screen. Middleton outside. Offline with his 3.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Boy, I got a strong feeling that Levine's teammates are loving this. Zach has been on an offensive tear tonight.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Siakam. Stolen by Martin. Here's Christopher. Hachimura, the screen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Alex Len picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
You know, something else that stood out to me is the fact that they continued to force it inside. They were intentional about getting that ball in the paint, and they were looking to score whenever possible in the post.
Good on both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. Smith outside. Pass to Hachimura. Crafty move. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Bucks trail by 12. Rose goes in to the inside. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Pass to Hero. The second chance effort. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Siakam.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot. Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Rose plays it up and banks it in.
Boy, this is peak Rose at his best, an attacking, slashing guard who breaks down the defense easily.
Pass to Jokic. Out to Kuzma. Smith outside. Jokic inside. Clock at 4. They get it again. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Thunder lead by 13. Here's Levine. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Going in.
That's one of Levine's pet moves. Has the speed to get there and the hops to finish.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Pass to Siakam. Over Jokic. Siakam's shot is off.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And with the internet and social media, players Clark have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
With our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He said he just wants them to play faster. He feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And he uses the glass on the layup. Levine's got 23 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Levine. The shot will not fall. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Elbow shot. Rebound, Milwaukee. Rose with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Back to Siakam. Oubre on the wing. Pass to Rose. Fires the three. And the Bucks miss again.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Thunder.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jokic.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Here's the three. No good on that one. Here's Christopher. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First one falls for. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
Levine for three. No good that time. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the